Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Patrick's with me today. He is one of a few people in my stringing life that uses power pads. My buddy Benji, cleaning out his mother's basement, had a bag of these. What is it?
No clue.
Stay tuned. All right, guys. So my buddy Benji was, had to unfortunately clean out his mother's basement, and it was the stringing machine from the '60s and everything. And he brought me kind of everything he had. And when he brought it to me, I was looking at this bag right here. This bag that Patrick just called bedazzled beats. And
bedazzling your tennis outfit.
Exactly. And he's not wrong, but I'm going to show you. It's going to be a little tough, but I'm going to maybe get my finger here. So it looks like two humps here. I don't know if they can tighten up that camera to get in here, but it looks like two humps here. And I would categorize this as a power pad from back in the day. Now, when I bought my first wooden racket, that Chris Everett special from Walgreens, it had these in it. And I have an older wooden racket here that it has a leather pad here instead of one of these. But mine had these in it, and it had it on the first first four strings. So when the strings came down here, this pad was right there instead of this leather and that leather. So these two had this in it, just like that. So I had an idea, since you are my power pad person, that I could maybe use this. I mean, in theory, I don't know if this is gonna pad anything, since it is hard plastic. I think that this basically was just to shield the string or the gut, nylon, whatever it was back then, from the actual wood, wood, that it wouldn't touch and rub too much and snap the string. But I mean, I've always wondered about this, and I hadn't seen this in 20 or 30 plus years. I bet every stringer who strung these probably threw these away because it became obsolete after a while.
I didn't even know these even existed.
Really?
I mean, okay, so let's be clear. The power pads came along for me because you had modded to replicate a Fed racket.
Right.
I liked them. We kept them.
Right.
And then you strung without them.
Right.
And then strung with them again, and we found that the sound kind of it compresses the sound at the tail end.
Right.
And I like that. So I'm like, put them back in. So they really don't do much other than round out the sound. I don't know if these are going to do that because these are made out of leather, right? This is a leather strip.
Yep.
And these are just hard plastic. I don't know if it's going to do why I like having them.
Yep.
You know, of course I could say I have them because the Fed had them.
Right.
But definitely there was a sound difference
to
me in the vibration in my hand, that it just has a nice little percussive cupping at the end that I really liked about it, which makes sense. You know, it's a physical impediment made out of leather, so it's going to dampen.
So you would think a softer material, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what this is going to do.
Interesting. The other worry that I have now that I'm looking at your racket is that because there's like a circle thing already, if it's not bulging out, which I'm hoping it's not bulging out, since I got that leather the way it is, because it's going to have to sit in a different form. I mean, I guess we'll have to go to the stringer.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you know what?
Happens.
If it goes across, replicates.
That's what I'm saying.
It should stay.
It should stay.
It's gonna stick out like crazy.
As long as it doesn't snap.
It'll be.
That's gonna have to sit in there.
Yeah. So it'll go across the plastic grommet, no problem. But
right. Will it hold though? It's gonna take a ton of pressure. It's gonna take your 55 pounds. See what happens.
It'll be interesting. It might gleam in the light too. It might bedazzle my racket.
Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna take it into the string room, and I'm gonna pray it works. To the Falcon. All right, at the Falcon. This is the moment of truth. The only thing that could go wrong is that will snap as soon as I press this button. So let's see if it does. Oh, did not snap. It's holding. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder if Patrick has a new thing now. It's the new power pad. I'm gonna just have you spend a little bit of time with me right now until I can do all of these. Not all of these, but 2 more of these and see. Oh. Little slip little suckers. Okay. Actually, a good question would be, do you guys even remember these? Do you remember buying a racket and then having this in there? Because I do, but Patrick doesn't. So Patrick must have better rackets than me, since I had the Walgreens special. Yeah, the first one was easy. Okay, here we are. There. Yeah, it holds. As you see, that is what the power pad looks like after it's been through the rigors. And that will not look this way. And 55 pounds of pressure is going through here, in case you were wondering. 55. What's that song? I can't drive 55. That's Sager. And it holds. All right. Okay. So I'm going to finish up the racket, and then we'll see you on the court. Sky, great playing today, man.
Thanks. Good hitting.
Oh, thank you.
My arm doesn't feel right.
Uh-oh. Interesting. I got something. Hang on. See? I don't feel a thing.
My arm doesn't feel a thing. Feels great.
See? I told you.
All right, Harry. One more shot. I'm gonna go real big. This is great. Yeah.
All right, so we just hit, and it's freaking cold out there. Today, and the balls didn't bounce. You drop, it hit the ground, plop. like
Icicles on my beard.
All right, so we strung the racket with the. I guess you can not call it power pads now. Oh, I guess you could still call it power pads. What was your feeling
power pod
of the plastic grommet string saver, whatever you want to call this thing?
They definitely rang true, so to speak.
Yeah, right.
It's loud.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, this is also fresh too.
Yeah,
so,
fresh.
Yeah.
But it definitely, like I said, the only reason why I like the power pad, we could talk about the length thing.
Right.
But the only thing why I like it is it kind of compresses the end of the contact noise.
Right.
The leather strap dampens it to the whoop, right at the
Yeah.
end of the noise. This, of course, being hard plastic, makes it just ring and dissipate out into the ether. It's
going.
louder.
It
like
keeps going.
when you're hitting it, I can hear you from the other side easily, like as if it was I was hitting it. That's how loud it was. I was not surprised that it wouldn't dampen, but very shocked at how much it amplified.
Yeah. No, it felt like a hammer from the late 80s to the 90s with strings that were 60 pounds, like that were freshly strung. When you hit it, it was ping. It's like a hammer on an anvil. Ping, ping, like that.
It's interesting because it's, being hard plastic, the grommet is hard plastic.
Yeah.
Granted, the feds, they have that matte finish. Yeah, plastic on plastic on
Graphite.
polyester.
Yeah.
It's just,
Graphite.
yeah, you're asking for a more amplified tuning fork in a way.
I liked it, actually. I liked it.
You know your opponent.
I liked it. Like, when I hit it right, man, it was like, ping!
Yeah. It had I mean, if you like the sound, I'm not a fan of the sound, but,
So, like, when I hit it right, the ping came through. When I hit it wrong, it was like, ping correct. Ping correct. Like that. Like, it wouldn't resonate if you didn't hit it right.
And you know me, 88% of the time I'm not hitting it right. So that's maybe why I don't like it.
Okay.
Well, what's the interesting thing we were talking about while you were stringing was, I'm like, oh, why did they call these, the original leather thing? Why don't they call them power pads? Where's the power coming from? And it did dawn on me that you're making the string length just a little bit longer.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. And this definitely, since it protrudes like that, you're making it
much longer than
half a centimeter, a couple millimeters for sure.
It's definitely longer than this.
Yeah.
And, kind of like, going back to musicianship, like a guitar string. The longer you make the guitar string, the more resonance it's going to have. And even though this is just very little, it's more than what you have in a racket.
For sure.
So you were mentioning something about that. What was the grommets that?
Oh, they make longer grommets. Babolat started making longer, like this parts.
Yeah.
Kind of like you had mentioned that company that you can make tighter.
Oh, right. That you can actually extend the piece.
And that was longer too.
Yeah.
Right?
So the Babolat actually makes a grommet made to give like middle strings a little more power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what this is doing. I didn't even realize that because I thought it was just a leather pad and you move on, right?
Right.
So I thought it was protecting the string from breakage, which it is, but it actually does add. It could be adding something, right?
I mean, this was fresh off the machine at 55, and it felt like it was broken in already to me. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that string setup, I'm telling you, man, something about Enzo Pro and cross, I just like it. But the noise I can do without. That was very, very.
We'll RTP this out.
Very tinny. Yeah.
RTP this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Fight against it.
Exactly.
While we were, and I was asking, well, what if you made these out of metal? What would that sound like? Like aluminum? I don't know if it would.
That'd be
it
interesting.
Would shout louder.
I think it would, right? If it's a solid piece, it'll make it louder.
Solid piece of metal.
I think so.
A hollow piece of metal, definitely. But
yeah, a solid one.
I just couldn't believe how loud that was. That was loud.
Like I said, I liked it. So, guys, have you seen this before? Have you had one in your wooden racket? Do you know what it is? It's interesting to me. It intrigued me when I first saw that bag, and I had to do this. You obviously didn't like it, but we both learned something that louder but longer. So
equates to power.
Yep.
Right. So a little more power.
Yep. Sorry. So guys, if you see this in your garage and you want more power, it's going to give you a little more length through here and more power. So you can put it on the sides too if you want to, probably in the number 1 and number 2 chambers. Yeah, number 1 and number 2 chambers off the side too.
But I guess if you did the 3, 4, 5, then you're getting most of the bed.
Yeah.
Because right now they're just coming right to the middle, right?
Yep.
So, interesting. I mean, like I said, you're looking at just a few millimeters or something, or a whole centimeter, but that, every little molecule changes physics. So, it could be something.
That could be in or out by that much.
Right?
Which is tennis.
Yeah.
Patrick, thank you so much for amusing me with this play test. We both learned something today. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.